You can hear me? Yes, yes, we have sound. Hooray! Hooray, hip hip hooray! Awesome. All right, so my computer apparently is just extremely glitchy. All right, so I had to switch to my husband's computer. Looks like this one's working. Praise the Lord. All right, I'm just posting a new link elsewhere to make sure everybody can get in. And then we will begin. All right, yay. All right, if everybody can hear me, please let me know on the event page or on your team page. All right, yay, we have sound, hooray. Okay, let me switch my stuff around here because I had to switch to my husband's computer. I don't know why my computer was not wanting to give me sound, but it was not. So now I have two computers. My computer has been really strange lately when I try to do video calls. So I might just have to use my husband's from now on. All right, let me get all this set up here. All right. Yay, I'm so glad. We'll give people a couple minutes to find the new link. And then we can get started. All right. Let me just check everything here. Three viewers, our viewership's going up, hooray. All right. All right, people, rocking and rolling now, huh? Looks like everybody is, okay, cool. All right. Well, now that we are 20 minutes behind schedule, I suppose we can get started now. All right. So, first, welcome to my home through my computer. If at any point you have a question or you need to tell me something or something's not working, please go over to the event page or your team page or shoot me a message and let me know. Yeah, so I have all my pieces of paper and notes here. Also, during this call at some point, I want you to call my cell phone. I'll turn it on silent. I just changed my voicemail, my greeting, because we were talking over on another page about you need to make your voicemail Jamberry appropriate, business related, but not too boring and stiff and fun at the same time. So I changed it and I really like it. So go call 501-504-5897 and let me know what you think, and I'll just let it go to voicemail. Okay, I think that'd be super fun. And that means I want you to go change yours as well. Okay, so welcome to tonight's team meeting. As you can see, I am here by myself. Molly really wanted to be here, but she forgot that she had a prior commitment. And so you have me, hooray. And I am wearing Tinted Classics, the striped one, and then Arcade, and I love it. I love stripes. Stripes are the jam, the bomb diggity. Yeah, all that stuff. So, September meeting planner. This meeting will go a little bit longer than scheduled since we got started long. Yes, we got started late. All right, so the purpose of this meeting planner is school's back in session. Hooray, my kids go to school next week and I'm super excited. Preschool, yay, they're so excited. So we're off to a super productive fall, and I'm stoked about it. I mean, the first 3 days of the month have already been amazing, and I'm so proud of you guys. So, you know, the True Shine Gel, the celebration box is coming. There's so many great things happening, and we're so excited. Some super exciting changes happening to our style box. I'll talk about those a little bit more in a minute too. So I just wanted to first say, hey, my name's Anna. For those of you who have not been in a meeting before, who don't know me, I normally have a mohawk. Today I'm sporting my hat. If you ever see a hat from Bass Pro Shops, they're my fave. Send it my way. I'll give you a virtual hug. It'll be awesome. Yeah, so I've been with Jamberry for almost 2 years. I am a senior executive. I know several teams are represented here in my downline. Molly Stanton's team, We Be Jammin'. Let me make sure I have all these right. Ann Billow's team, Jammin' to Hawaii. Joni Bain's team, That's My Jam. And then, of course, my team, It's a Wrap, the ones that I'm team manager to. And all of you guys are in my downline. So, yeah, I love Jamberry. It's been such a blessing in our family. And I actually joined Jamberry without trying the product. My mom paid for my kit. I got the kit, I tried the wraps, and I was like, wow, I hate these. It took me an hour to get one wrap on. I was like, what did I get myself into? 4 times later of trying it, I was like, oh, okay, this is good. I like it. So don't ever give up the first time or the second time or the third time or the fourth time. Make sure you tell your customers that as well, okay? And if you see me looking over here, I'm checking my computer for any questions or anything. So anyways, yes, that's kind of my story. We do this full time. It's our full-time income. I love it. I absolutely love being a leader of an amazing downline. You guys are awesome. Like, I come to work from my bedroom to my office every day, just like super excited to work. So I love it. It's awesome. Okay, I just need to not ramble because we're already late as it is. I want to go over some little announcements that you guys are already aware of. I just wanted to cover them really quick. True Shine Gel was available September 1st. Yay, I'm so excited. 3 style boxes available, also the first. Classic, feminine, and trendy. Start promoting the celebration box now. Videos will be available mid-September, and they'll be under Products 101 on your dashboard, and that will be available to purchase in October. Those who earned the Australia incentive can begin signing consultants on September 15th. All consultants who want to sponsor in Australia must fill out the cross-border form. And all consultants who sponsor Australian consultants and consultants in Australia can begin selling October 1st. I know you guys are excited about that. Another thing, Jamberry is going to be highlighting their brand values regularly, and I'll explain what the brand values are of Jamberry in just a minute. They have a new brand book out for $8. So pick that up if you're interested. They talked a lot about that at conference. Don't forget about the recruiting incentive from last month. If you had someone join last month and they complete their first fast start, you remember all what you get if that happens. So really encourage your new recruits to complete those fast starts. Okay, now I'm excited because I really wanted to do some recognitions. So, and please forgive me if I have missed people. I have 1,200 ladies in my downline, and I have tried to just kind of pick and choose just people that have stood out to me. I've asked some of my team managers to let me know kind of who stood out to them. So here we go. Like I said, there are 4 teams represented here tonight. So I will recognize a few of you. Just know that the rest of you are super amazing as well, and I wish I knew you all by name. And reach out to me if you want me to know you by name. So there's that. Okay, team We Be Jammin'. Molly Stanton is your team manager. Emily Howard hit Premier Consultant last month. That's amazing. You will hit TM so soon. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Congratulations. That's awesome. Whitney Thompson was Molly's top achiever. Whitney had 2,000 PRV, 7,800 TRV, and 10 active legs, including 2 new recruits. That's awesome. You're amazing. And then Peggy Anderson, you are about to earn the 3-day Hawaii trip because you have over 25,000 points, trip points, and you only need 27,000 for the 3-day trip to Hawaii. So I cannot wait to see you in Hawaii because I'm earning it too. We're going to have a ball. It's going to be awesome. Okay, so Team Jamming to Hawaii, your team manager is Ann Billow. I have worked closely with Ann the last month. We are going to get her re-ranked back up to TM this month, and it's going to be awesome, and on her way to senior team manager, and she's going to rock. You worked your butt off, Ann. I'm so proud of you. Her team got 7,901 TRV, and I'm just super inspired by the way that you encourage and motivate your team. They couldn't do it without you, I know. You work so hard. I'm so appreciative of you. And then Jeannie McCoy, who is on Ann Billow's team, she almost got 2,000 PRV. That's pretty dang amazing. And we're going to get you to lead this month, girl. It's going to be awesome. Okay, so let's see. That's my jam. Your team manager is Joni Bain. Yay, Joni! I wanted to recognize Trish Patterson and Kristen Miller because you both got over 1,000 PRV last month, and that's awesome. Fantabulous. And then Team It's a Wrap. Yay, Team It's a Wrap. I'm your team manager. Laura Zimmerman got over 1,000 PRV in her first month as a consultant. That's right. August was her first month. That's awesome. And then Mindy Brasil got almost 900 PRV, so right behind Laura. That was amazing. I'm so impressed. And then, of course, Molly, my rock star TM and exec, my personal sponsor, childhood friend, Team Weeby Jamin's team manager. She had 1,422 PRV and 38,278 TRV. That's amazing. I love you, Molly. You're awesome. Miss you. Okay, so then we'll quickly go through this month's recognitions already. It's only the 3rd day in, and you guys are blowing me away, so that's awesome. Team Weeby Jammin', you already have 6,552 TRV. This was as of this afternoon. I'm sure it's more already. And 5 active legs. Hannah Wilk and Paige Green both have $500 in sales. What? It's the 3rd freaking day. Did you not get the memo? That's amazing. And then the top team builder is Jessica Faulkner with about 300 PRV, 2,400 TRV, and 3 active legs. That's awesome. Team That's My Jam has over $2,000 in TRV already and 5 active legs. And already, Jamming to Hawaii has over 1,000 TRV and 3 active legs. That's awesome. And then Team It's a Wrap has 1,436 TRV, 5 active legs, and I just wanted to give a shout out for those who are already active. Molly, Mindy, Andrea, and Sarah. Y'all rock. You're awesome. I love you. I love you all 12 freaking hundred of you. Okay? All right, so those are recognitions. I just wanted to take a minute. I think it's super, super duper important to recognize my rock stars, and I have a lot of them. So I love you. Let me just check the event page, make sure no one's okay. Assuming everybody can still hear me. Okay, let's get into really quick. I'm just going to fly over these. And in a minute, make sure you have pen and paper to write down some homework and things, okay? So Jamberry brand values, it's one thing that Jamberry has really started talking about this summer. This summer, it's almost fall. Yay, pumpkin spice lattes for the win. I don't even know if anyone says for the win anymore. Anyways, okay. Jamberry brand values. These values illustrate how we encourage our consultants to relate to one another and their customers. We need to learn them, live them, love them. Got that? Learn them, live them, love them. I'm going to just fly through them. Be unique. Be creative. Be a family. Be a blessing. Be generous. And that was the last one. I thought there was another one. So you can, again, you can buy the Jamberry brand book over in the Jamberry print shop. It's $8. has gorgeous pictures. It talks all about these brand values. If someone's like, what in the world is Jamberry all about? Then you can tell them and flip through this amazing book. So recommend that. Okay, you ready for a few training topics? Wow. Are you ready for a few training topics? Let me grab a swig of my drink. Hold on. And now we'll continue. Training topic number 1. Are you ready? Launching the new catalog and products. It's what this month is all about. What an amazing time to be a Jamberry consultant, you guys. What an amazing time. I'm stoked. We have a new catalog. It's amazing. It's more streamlined. There's more pictures. It's more diverse. There's a gel kit. There's a celebration box. There are a million more lacquers that I'm drooling over. And the 3 new variations of the style box. It's an amazing time to be a consultant. And you need to share that excitement and genuineness. Sure. And love. And you just got to share the blessing of Jamberry. I've said that before. Share the joy and the blessing of Jamberry. That's all you're doing when you're recruiting. Sharing the joy and the love and the blessing. You need to reach out to past hostesses and customers. Great time to reconnect. Hold your own launch parties, which I'm assuming all of you are doing. Right? Yes. And if you're not, why? Do it. You need to feature the True Shine and Style Box. You need to have an in-home launch party and an online one. In-home and online. In-home, online. Okay? Line up all of your parties for October. Rolling out the celebration box. It's going to be awesome for parties. It's just going to be awesome. I'm stoked about that. Call back all of those people who were not interested in the wraps and that the wraps are not for them because they love acrylics and gel because, hello, we have freaking gel now. So now you have an entirely new database of customers. Thank you, Jamberry. Stretch beyond your warm market, okay? We got to get into that cold market. You got to get the word out about this gel. People are going to flip. And are you focused on recruiting? Are you focused on sharing the joy and the blessing that Jamberry is? It is an amazing time for us, and it's amazing. It's an amazing time for new consultants to get a jump start on the business with the new products and the new catalog. Okay, it's like the perfect time. Children are going to go back to school. Great time for mothers. Many people are looking to boost their monthly income. Holiday season is coming. Let's promote a debt-free holiday season because who does not love, that's the love and like together, love, a debt-free holiday season because, hello, I would love a debt-free holiday season. It would be amazing. So this is some homework that I want you to write down right now, okay? I want you to, in the next couple of days, I want you to call 10 potential customers, past customers, or hostesses to talk about the new products. Let them know how excited you are if you have not told them already or sent them a new catalog, okay? And I also want you to send out at least 20 texts or social media messages, so Facebook, text. Some of you might have already done all of this, so if you have, do more. Do more, okay? All right, topic number 2. All about leadership, baby. Leadership defined. And you know what? If you're like, well, I'm not a leader yet. I just joined, or I don't think I have what it takes to become a leader. Guess what? I didn't think I did either. But all of a sudden, I was a team manager, and I was like, wait, I have people who are looking to me for leadership. I don't know what I'm doing. Guess what? You learn and grow together. You just do. And I have grown and learned so freaking much over the last almost 2 years. It's crazy to me. I still have so much more to learn. I make mistakes every day, every second of every day. But the key is to own them and figure out how to not make them again. So leadership defined is all about helping and influencing others. Okay, that's all it is. You are a leader, whether you have 1 or 100 in your downline. Okay? Begin exemplifying leadership traits upon sponsoring your very first team member. and grow, like I said, grow into leadership as your team grows, okay? You don't have to know what you're doing at the beginning. I didn't, man, my team knows. They're like, Anna did not have her crap together at all. Anyways, some key components of leadership: communication, listening, training, coaching, recognition, and influencing, okay? A leader sets the pace for their team. I want you to already be thinking like a CEO, already be thinking like a leader, whether you have sponsored anyone or not, because you will grow so much faster if you are already imagining yourself a leader and thinking of yourself as a leader, okay? Because when you're working your business, your team is more likely to work. You are going to earn their respect when you lead by example, because leaders tend to initiate and followers tend to react. So which are you? Are you a reactor or an initiator? Another little homework assignment that I wanted to give you. I want you to pick 2 key components of leadership where you're strong, and I want you to write down how you can use them to your advantage and what you can do with them over the next month. Okay, so 2 key components of leadership where you think you're the strongest. And then I also, guess what's coming? Want you to write down 2 key components of leadership that you struggle with. And I want you to write how you can work on the traits and what you're going to do to strengthen them over the next 2 months. So write down your 2 key components that you're the strongest in of leadership and the 2 key components of leadership that you struggle with. Okay? And then I want to take another second since more people are here. Call my cell, 501-504-5897. I will decline the call. I want you to listen to my voicemail that I just created before I started the team meeting, because I want you to have a fun but business-related, non-boring, catchy voicemail. Don't overthink it, but call my number and listen to my voicemail. See what you think. 501-504-5897. Okay. All right, so take a swig and then we'll move on to topic number 3. I hope I'm not going too fast for you guys, but I really didn't want to make this a million hours long. Okay, let's see. Topic number 3. All right, coaching and empowering your downline. Coaching your team members accomplishes a number of things. It is a great way to give personal help. It's a great way to establish goals. Goals are so important. Create plans to reach those goals and work with them to come up with solutions for overcoming obstacles. And it's also going to be very rewarding for you as their leader. Coaching has 3 parts. Okay, you ready? 3 little parts. Number 1, it's about knowing their goals and the purpose for each and the reason that they are a part of Jamberry. Okay? It's about knowing their goals and the purpose for each and the reason they're a part of Jamberry. Number 2, it is about teaching, guiding, providing support, and holding them accountable for executing their plan. Okay? Again, it's about teaching, guiding, providing support, and holding them accountable for executing their plan. People can have a million goals, but if they're not held accountable, I mean, there'll be some self-motivated people that will do it. I'm good with Jamberry work. I will keep myself accountable. I am extremely self-motivated. But when it comes to working out, I have to have someone keep me accountable because I don't love it as much. I don't know about you, but I don't love it as much. So, number 3, it is about asking the right questions, letting your team members solve their own challenges, and coming up with solutions that are going to work for them. So ask things like, tell me about what's not working for you. Why do you think that's happening? What can you do to change it? Etc. The more questions and resolutions that your team member can come up with their own, then the more likely they are to make changes. And I've seen this so many times, and I'm one of those leaders that I want to give them the resolutions and the solutions, But I find that if I kind of ask the right questions and they come up with them on their own, then they are much more successful. So I've got to remember that. So I'm preaching to the choir here, okay? Accountability is a key component in whether someone is successful or not. It's so true, unless you're, like I said, super motivated. For some, just knowing that they have a follow-up call or a follow-up message or a follow-up text, although I really want you guys to get into phone calls, then you're going to it'll yield a very large amount of production from that team member, okay? So set up your coaching. When you're setting up your coaching, I want you to set up a plan for coaching new consultants in your downline. This is so important because so many new consultants fly under the radar. I did not know this the first many months of being a leader. I know so many consultants quit, gave up, and are no longer with us because they didn't have the correct coaching, and that is my fault. I did not know. And so I'm trying to give you guys the tools to make sure that no consultant is left behind, okay? I don't care how far they are in your downline, all right? You need to be training your recruits to train their recruits to train their recruits, et cetera, to be doing this exact same thing. We need to replicate ourselves, okay? The first contact should be within 24 hours from when the new consultant signed up. Welcome them aboard, introduce themselves, have an ongoing coaching plan to make sure they get through that first fast start. Number 2, identify your rising stars. Put out the word that you are available to help those who want it. So things to consider. Who's going to be accountable to follow through on assignments? You're going to know. You're going to have seen how they've handled things in the past. Who has their goals set up and knows what they want. Who's excited about Jamberry and loves the product. And who has leadership qualities. And you know, as I talk about this, I'm thinking about my awesome girl, Jessica Howe, who you're going to make TM this month, girl. I know you are. I feel it in my bones. You qualify for all of those questions. You are extremely accountable. You follow through on your assignments. You have your goals set up. You know exactly what you want. I love it. You're so excited about Jamberry. You love the product. And you have leadership qualities. The things that you have done over the last few days, weeks, months, I am like amazed. I tell my husband all the time, I'm like, Jessica Howe, she's going places. And I know there's so many more of you that are doing the exact same thing, but Jessica came to mind. You're awesome, girl. I love you. So number 3, confirm, this is very important, okay? Confirm a recurring time each week or every other week for coaching with each person. If you find that someone's not accountable to, I'm going to read this in its entirety here because it's really good. If you find someone that's not accountable to follow through on the tasks discussed in your last call, end the call, tell them that they have a half hour right then and there to work on those tasks and confirm your next call. If they're not accountable for the tasks again, find someone else to fill that spot who is serious about taking action. And I have been guilty of this before because it's the type of person, leader that I am. I want to give everyone 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th chances. But not everybody's going to want to do this like I am. No one, you know, not everyone's going to be super passionate and excited about this and want to work as hard. And I have so many ladies in my team and downline that I don't have the time and the energy to deal with everybody. So if someone does not even care, then I really need to move on. It's very difficult for me to move on, but I've learned that I have to and just focus on the people that actually want to do it. So keep that in mind when you have downline who just really don't care. Because maybe it's not for them. It's not for everybody. So you need to just realize that and move on. Again, preaching to the choir. Okay. Again, coaching calls, don't be nervous about what you're going to talk about or how the call is going to go. You're going to just be there to listen and to help where you can. Do I have a question over here? Hold that thought. Let's see. Okay. So, oh, can someone, hold on, let's see. Elizabeth Alvarado is in the old link. So if someone could give her on the event page the new link, that would be amazing. Thank you. I won't be too much longer. Okay. So, coaching calls. On your first call, just get to know them a little bit. It's super easy. Find out their why. Find out what they're doing on a daily, weekly basis. That way, then you can put things into perspective for that person, and then see if they're going to be on track for their goals by the action that they're taking. You can also ask, tell me what's working, tell me what's not working for you, right now. Ask them questions to help them uncover why things are not happening as desired. Once you know that, have them come up with a solution. You can also give ideas of what's worked for you. Coaching is simply about working through obstacles and guiding your team member. The key is to be there for them. Thanks, guys. Jeannie and Jessica's all over it. The key is to be there for them while they work through challenges, then be there to recognize their accomplishments and celebrate their successes. So coaching is a huge part of leadership. I want you guys to learn this before you even have a team. So what I want you to do right now or after the meeting is over, I want you to identify 3 to 5 team members that you can coach, or 1 if you only have 1 in your downline. If you have none, write this down for when you start to have downline. Write down why will you coach them specifically and what guidance will you give them. What time are you going to set aside for coaching? What system will you use for those you coach? And what is your plan for new consultants as they sign up? And use your upline for support. Get a hold of me or Ann or Joni or Molly or Jessica or any of your, if your sponsor is super active and has been here a while and knows what they're doing, use them for support. It's totally fine. We are all here for each other to help support each other, okay? So that is your 3rd homework, I think. And I think that was all that I had for my meeting. If you guys have any questions, I'll stay on here for a couple of more minutes. If you have any questions over on the event page, I will check it here. I think I went through everything that I wanted to go through. I did want to mention, I think I forgot to mention for the Style Box subscription that's changing. As you know, I'm sure you've all seen the video. If you haven't, let me know. There are 3 distinctly different boxes that are going to go out each month. 1 classic, 1 trendy, 1 feminine. The second change is that they're going to be debuting the upcoming style 7 to 10 days before the month starts. So you can see all the styles, and then you have to decide within like 7 to 10 days before the month starts which box you'd like to receive. Otherwise, it's going to be default from the previous month. So make sure you know that because I just read that today. Let's see. I think that was it. Like I said, if you guys have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I will end the broadcast. I don't think anyone has chatted. No? Okay. Dun, 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 dun. I always think of the Jeopardy theme song when I'm waiting for anything. Thank you all for being here. And for those of you that are listening to this recording later, thank you for listening. Take notes. Hopefully you took notes. You can go back if you didn't. And I love you all very much. I know that I don't know personally a lot of you, but I hope to see you all at a regional or a conference. Make sure you also check your dashboard for area meetings close to you. I don't care if they're 2, 3, 4 hours away. If you can get a hotel for the night and go. I just helped host an area meeting here and was one of the speakers and coordinated it. It was amazing. I loved it. There were people who drove 4 hours. They didn't spend the night. They drove 4 hours because it meant that much to them to come. So if your business means that much for you, you are going to make it happen, okay? You need to make it happen. I want to see you all go to area meetings. I want to see you all at regionals. I want you to see you at international conference next year in Disney World, Disneyland. I'm sorry. I'm going to like get slapped for not knowing the difference. I'm sorry. Florida. I didn't grow up with Disney, okay? Okay, don't hate me. Okay, I'm going to stop rambling because I could just keep rambling and rambling and rambling. And I don't see any questions on the event page. So I'm going to close this out. Thank you all for coming. I don't know if Molly's going to do a separate team meeting here in the next week or next few days. If she is, I'm sure she'll post things for you. Again, I love you all. I'm here for you. You know that. I hope you know that. If you don't, I'm telling you now. Have a great night, and I will talk to you all soon. Mwah!